Oh yeah. How's it, man? Is that for me?
That's for you, sir.
Oh yeah. Let's just get the key going. Why are you guys working on a Sunday? Really? Thank you. Cool. Welcome YouTube. Today I'll be showing you guys or taking you down the journey of how to replace your RB26 coils. The reason why I'm replacing my RB26 coils is because I fried the ignitor module. So looking for the ignitor module is gonna be very pricey, and then you still have the old coils in there. So I decided I'm gonna have a look at the R35 coils, and at this point in time I contacted Herman from Platinum Racing, and he suggested, or he recommended the next gen R35 coil kit. And the nice part of that coil kit is it's a plug and play, because my standard, I'm currently running the standard ECU, so it's a nice drop in and go. But it's also on their website you will find the dwell time for the coils if you are going to be running any other aftermarket ECU to accommodate for that coils. So follow me. So my package has arrived from Australia, from PRP Racing, and here we can see the Hitachi coils. There's 2 per box. So I have 3 of these boxes because it's a 6-cylinder. Here we can see the stalks. It's a redesigned stalk, very nice. Here is the harness, so it's a plug and play. I've requested a custom power extension, and this is the rail. So this rail comes in a variety of colors. You can mail PRP and then request your special custom color. They will accommodate you. I went with blue. Blue is my favorite color, blue and red. So I chose blue. Also, another thing about this rail is it's a redesign, so you can plug in your stalks without it being jammed there. You can pull it out and plug it back in, but you guys will understand a little bit later when I assemble everything. Okay, so I'm going to open up these boxes and remove the coils. So obviously I'm using a knife, cut off the seals, and 3 different size Allen keys. Let's open the rail, get the rail out right now. For now, look at that beautiful shininess. Also, another thing to mention, you will see that here is barcode scanners here. If you scan that, it will take you to their website where all their documentation is on the products that they sell. So you will get the readmes for all the products, and then you can navigate to obviously R35 coil kit, and I will show you exactly how to do this. But I've already done that, so I'm gonna jump into assembling this rail. Okay, let's take the coils out first. So that's the 35 coils with the stalks. So let's take out the So if you look in there, you will see that there is already a spring in there. So all you need to do is you need to remove the standard R35 stalk to just pull it off. But be very careful when you pull it off, there's a resistor in there. And just put that one side. We'll see there's this little resistor in there. Be careful not to lose that resistor. And all you do is plug that in and done. As easy as that. Then you can drop your coil in place. And then you can move on to the next one. And again, just pull off the stalk, the original stalk. Make sure that you don't lose the resistor. And pop on the new stalk. As simple as that. And you can feel these things, it's quality. Okay, so just a pro tip. You want to use this spring washer and first put it onto the bolt, and then you put the flat washer onto it. Same with the bolts that bolts the rail down into the head. First the spring washer and then the flat washer. So as you can see, let's start from the front. In the front you will see the logo PRP Racing. That is the front. Now you can bolt down your first coil. Then you can then you skip coil number 2, then you go to number 3, and I'll tell you the reason now. When you finish putting in all the bolts here, you can then take the rail and then plug it straight into onto your head. Then you're going to need coil number 2 and coil number 5 to be loose, so that you can drop down the bolt to mount the rail to your head, like that. And then only afterwards, then you bolt down the bolt for the coil. So again, I'm going to leave this loose. And I mean, I'm looking at this rail, the coils, it really feels like quality to me. It's really well done to Herman from Platinum Racing. Looks good. Don't want to bolt it down too heavy. Just a nice grip so you can flatten that washer. There we go, and that's it. Now it's ready to be installed into the engine. Need to remove this breather pipes over here, so I'm just pushing back these clamps so that I can pull back this hose and just keep it out of the way, so that I can get the valve cover off. So I've already loosened this, so I'm just going to put this one side. I'm just going to use a 12 socket and remove the standard coil rail. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolts. Put that down there slow. Okay, so that's that. Now I just need to unplug each coil. So now, once you remove the rail, you remove the old crusty loom that's been broken and just brittle. Wow. Check that. Anyway, you then put in the new loom, just point it sideways and then just rotate it a bit. Just pop it down a bit. Now's the time to use the three bigger bolts to bolt the rail down. So one comes right in front. Put it down. And remember I said by coil 2 you can just rotate it sideways. Gives you space to drop in the second bolt. By coil number 5, rotate it sideways and drop in the So we're just gonna lay this loom, plug coil number 1 in,